I mean, think about it. I mean, if that's not confusion, I don't know what the hell is, right? I mean, come on. So let's see. God. I mean, I'm just okay. Put yourself in his shoes. Put yourself in his shoes for a minute. Just bear with me. Okay? Just think about that, right? Like God, God turned his back on him. His wife betrayed him, and God, like that's powerful right there. That's a lot. Think about that. Think about that. Put yourself in his shoes for me for a minute. Just bear with me. Watch this. Think about that. God betrayed him. His wife betrayed him. Right? Think about this. Hold on a second. Put yourself in this. First, his wife betrayed him in the garden. Okay? Which go to the listen to the serpent and bite the fruit. Right? Then, because he didn't want her to go through the punishment alone, he did it. Then the judgment came. Now watch this. He couldn't unpack that with anyone. And not only that, I mean, if that's alone, I don't know what is, right? He couldn't unpack that with God. And on top of that, he couldn't. He got punished. Okay. On top of that, he got punished for it. And then watch this. That's where I think it lies. That's where I think it lies because the trauma stayed with him and didn't get out. His seed came. I'm sorry. That's the way it came. Just to make it make sense. Just read it and that's what it say. Based on what we know now and stuff about trauma and carrying it. Now, if that's a lot of trauma, okay, put yourself in his shoes and watch this. Hold on. Watch this. Imagine when they talk about trauma. Let's let's put it in terms that make sense to us. For instance, so watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Your wife have an affair on you, right? The law punishes you for it. You can't go to therapy or anything. Think about that. Let that sit for a minute. That's what it was. In the Garden of Eden, it was an affair. It was an escape, right? Think about it. I'm just saying. Broke his heart. He tried to forgive her by doing it too, which is ridiculous. But people, he's the only he's the only man in the world, according to what it say. See, nobody's ever broke that part down. I think that's where the ambiguities come from. I'm just saying. I don't know. That's what makes sense to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just how it's just. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. And I know a lot of people are gonna get offended and be like, "Oh, but I don't know." It's just I don't know. Think about that, though. That's hard. That's hard to digest. If you look at it like this guy was like, can you imagine? You know, emotionally steered, doing something that you don't even want to do, and you know it's wrong. So someone to comfort someone else's emotions or feelings, to comfort someone else's feelings so they don't have to go through something like horrific alone. Because I mean, come on now. If just she bit that fruit, he didn't want to. Can you imagine? So he had to share that with her. He loved her, right? He loved her. He had to share that with her. He couldn't let her go through that by herself, right? Couldn't let her go through that by herself. I mean, could put yourself in that position. Put yourself in. Think about it like that. Like I don't know. I ain't just like that's what I read. You know, think about that and forget about. It's just think. Just come on now. And the turns it back on him. He can't talk to her. He can't unpack it with her because she did it, right? I mean, which would be okay if they was able to, but no, it don't say that, right? What is he going to talk to the animals? What they going to do? They can't do nothing. Think about that. This guy must have spent the rest of his life like some kind of emotional just turmoil, right? Think about that. So I think that trauma affected him, and he couldn't get it out. And that trauma went through his and was expressed through his son Cain. I don't know. What y'all think?